Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
Hi guys, welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the latest in the music business news.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit about American Idol, some Chris Rock rumors for you, and some information about the 9 Inch Nails tour coming up. So stick around.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Hi guys, welcome back to Music Business Daily. I'm Kane Harrison.
And I'm Hannah Jackson. First up for you guys, I know probably last week I talked about how Eminem was rumored to be working with Chris Rock on his new album, or on Eminem's new album. But Chris Rock has recently come out and he's kind of fueled the rumors in what he said in an interview with Fuse TV a couple days ago. He says, I can't really say anything. It's like, okay, so you're not saying no. Like, he didn't directly deny it. And then another thing he said, where is that? I was on the Kanye record. Maybe I'm on the Eminem record. You never know.
Yeah, and it's also come out, I guess, that the picture that he posted, the facial structure kind of doesn't add up to being Eminem to begin with.
That's what they've been saying. I don't know. I mean, maybe I should look at the picture more and then look at a recent picture of Eminem. I thought it kind of looked like him, but...
Well, it's definitely causing a media storm, and Eminem was recently, I think yesterday or the day before, also in another beat up with... there was pictures posted of someone who was stabbed 4 times.
Yeah.
And so Eminem's sort of been the target of these
people
lately.
Are just, spreading rumors and seeing what happens. Yeah, because his rep came out right after that rumor and said, no, this has not happened. Like, Eminem's fine. He's not been stabbed.
Either way, I think it's working for both Chris Rock and Eminem at the end of the day, where everyone's talking about it, including us. And so I think that it'll just speed up the release of this next record. Not that Eminem needs anymore.
Well, I feel like he should have Chris Rock on there now, just for the sake of having him on there.
Maybe that's why Chris Rock's doing it, just so he can get on there.
Have him say like 2 lines on a song and be
no
like,
doubt.
Chris Rock, everyone.
Well, the talk of the music world this week is, of course, American Idol, which it's like season 12, so we're about to have another winner and be inundated with American Idol fanatics. But it's down to 2 girls, and it hasn't been 2 girls for a while. So it's Candice Glover and Cree Harrison. And the cool thing about this final is that these 2 girls are completely different. One's sort of very soulful, one's more country, folk type music, Americana stuff. So I think that, this grand final is going to be really something. And from everything that I've heard, I didn't watch last night, but from everything I've heard, Cree's performance was pretty good, but Candice really killed it. So it'll be interesting to see how the votes go.
I'm excited to see kind of what I guess America's wanting as far as their next American Idol.
Yeah.
They both, in my opinion, are extremely talented girls. Like, I think they definitely picked the strongest of the strongest, to be in the final 2. So I'm excited to see who America wants. I mean, that's really what it comes down to.
I was excited this year as well, just for the fact that a lot of the times these talent shows don't produce the greatest musicians or vocalists, and it's more of a popularity contest. But this time I think that even when I tuned into about the top 5, and everyone was extremely talented, you can't deny. And even I can't remember the girl's name, but the girl who's just been kicked out, she was phenomenal. She sat at the piano and sung, I think, one of her original songs that she'd written, and it went to #1 on iTunes chart. So, it's going to be really interesting.
Probably still
What's
going
more
to have some
popular,
sort of
country or soul? Country? Oh, no doubt. They'll all get deals, and they're all, wound up with management groups and whatnot. But
oh, yeah. I mean, American Idol's going to make it off of all of them. Oh, yeah. Making some bank. Which will help since the ratings have been really low this year, I think, having
absolutely
good ratings
but I think
as far as
that was
the
the
actual
thing.
artists that they're producing.
I think Idol kind of started to lose its credibility in the people that were winning or coming close to the end because of their musicianship or their vocal qualities, and the voice tended to, hold some credibility within the industry. So I think this year that Idol has made a massive bounce back. But one of the Idol judges is leaving.
Yes, this is true. Nicki Minaj has actually announced that she will be leaving after this season. She only ever planned to do one season of Idol. So she's going to be stepping down at the end of this season. And I think there's probably mixed emotions about her leaving. Like, I've heard some people talk about her, say they love her on the show, but I know she's kind of been the cause of a lot of strife, especially between her and Mariah Carey. Like, they have had their issues and their differences. I know there's been some tweets recently about Nicki Minaj complaining about her and saying she's insecure. And
well, I know that they all like, the controversy, and there's always that one judge that they try to find to fill that gap to be so controversial.
She's a little overkill, maybe.
But I think she honestly, she just went a little bit too far. So
it's like
often,
one thing having Simon saying, "You suck.
Yeah.
You need to never sing again. Go home."
That's right.
And then her like having constant strife like behind the scenes.
Yeah. And I think that the other judges, like Mariah, was fantastic. I wasn't sure how Mariah would go, but she was incredibly nurturing, and Keith also was really cool too. So I don't know who they'll replace, with Randy going as well, and now they got Nicki Minaj leaving.
So I'm guessing Keith and Mariah are planning to stay at this point. I mean, they haven't announced anything, so.
Yeah, and moving on to Judith Durham, who, for all Australians will know, is the lead singer of the Seekers, and it's a worldwide successful band, and she's 69 years old, but she recently suffered a brain hemorrhage while on tour down under, which is incredible. And so she has pulled through and everything seems to be okay. It was reported on Australian television that she was resting very comfortably. But the Seekers, I mean, she was inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame, which is the Australian Recording Artists Hall of Fame.
Okay.
But they are a worldwide success, and a lot of people will know from back in the day that they were very successful. They had number one songs all over the place. And so we kind of, send our regards out to Judith and the Seekers and hope that she pulls through and everything's okay.
Well, a brain hemorrhage can be a really serious thing. Like,
absolutely, and
people die in their sleep with brain hemorrhages. So that's awesome that, first off, it wasn't a major hemorrhage. Like, she's alive, which is awesome. And, she's recovering, which is good. Like, they've got good reports on her. So I'm sure she'll pull through.
Absolutely.
Well, the bassist for 9 Inch Nails has actually just announced that he's going to be stepping down from the tour that he had originally agreed to. Eric Avery actually said, "It's been a tough call, and I don't know if it's the right one." So he's very torn as to, if this is the right call, but he said he originally signed on, there weren't as many tour dates, and as they've been adding more and more tour dates and the tour has been getting longer and longer, he's kind of gotten to the place of feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all the tour dates because he has a lot of stuff that he's pursuing at home with music and film and ventures there. So he was, looking at being gone for like a year to a year and a half, maybe even longer if they add more tour dates. And so he's decided that kind of the best call for himself is just to step down. And he wishes all the guys the best of luck. Like, they're all, still good with each other.
Yeah.
It hasn't caused any major strife within the band to our knowledge. He's like, good luck, guys. Like, I wish you the best,
Well, they're all incredibly busy, the 9 Inch Nails guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Trent Reznor especially has been phenomenal in film, and he lends his hand to so many different things. He's got such that unique sound, and he's so respected in the music industry for what he does, and especially if you're using the old technology and the new technology between analog and Pro Tools and things like that. And all those guys are right in the mix, and so, I mean, they have toured extensively. 9 Inch Nails have been around for a long time, so you can imagine if they're sitting at home playing on their Mac and going home to their families at night time and still making good money, then they might not want to do a massive tour. But
I had my first taste of tour life a couple days ago. I went on a spontaneous trip with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She was going to Myrtle Beach to do a show out there. So I just jumped on the tour bus with them, and I'm like, I can't imagine doing this for like a year and a half straight of nothing but like tour buses and airplanes.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Lots of laundromats.
Yeah, exactly. But they've done lots of projects, and he has also been involved with Jane's Addiction and also with Garbage. So
he also just got off the tour with Garbage.
Yeah, he's not going away. So there's plenty going on. Another famous old rocker that we all love is Bruce Springsteen, and he has helped out a local Boston band called the Dropkick Murphys. They've teamed up together. And so they're releasing an EP with some of the Dropkick Murphys re-recorded stuff, so Rose Tattoo being one of them. It's a special charity EP that will go towards helping the victims of the Boston bombing.
That's really wonderful.
Really cool, and it's really cheap as well. It's there's like a $1.29 bundle that they...
For 3 songs.
Yeah, so, and it's going to be on iTunes yesterday, actually, they released it. So jump onto iTunes and support that. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. And apparently they
what a
sort
great
of...
combination.
I was going to say,
like,
I think that they've been
it.
such big fans of Bruce Springsteen, and then he
Yeah.
was of them. And they just asked the question. He jumped straight into the studio and, you know, lent his hand to some of their songs. And
I'm
it
really
was away.
excited to hear
So
these songs. I
Yeah.
need to go play them on iTunes right after this.
I kind of don't... It will be incredibly interesting just to have that mix
to
of...
see the mix. They're two
Yeah.
totally different styles
Absolutely.
of artists.
Absolutely.
So
It'll be really, really cool. But that's all we've got time for today's Music Business Daily, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to check out our Facebook site, of course, Music Business Daily, and a bunch of other stuff we do on
the
Talkapolis.
phone app.
The phone app. We're all on Twitter, so drop on by and say g'day and share this around to all your friends, and we'll see you next time.
Talkapolis, the social media TV network for your city.